What does he put me on? This guy's too good for me, man. I gotta get out of this game.
These guys mentioned how Illyri's always beating them online. Well, I guess it applies to live, too. It's like Illyri is some mythical creature at this point. He's getting looked up less than the number for 911.
Dan in the small, looking down at ace-5 suited. He raises to 155,000. King, queen for Victor.
Typically, we'd see a 3-bet here.
Well, Victor just calls, so we go to the flop.
Surprising just call.
6-9-7 rainbow.
Shak's got the best hand with ace high, as well as some draws to a gut shot and backdoor flushes.
Goes check, check. Well, there's the flush draw for Shak, but Victor takes the lead with top pair.
Action card.
Looks like Victor's going to lead. He bets 180,000.
Dan's got plenty of equity.
All in.
He shoves.
How much?
Well, that should get the attention of the rail. I think Victor's got way enough chips to make this call without sweating it too much.
If he does call, there is a 66% chance that he will win his first ever live title.
Cool.
He has called.
I got outs.
Dan Shak drawing to a heart, an ace, or an 8.
Yeah.
15 cards that would stop Victor Blom from winning the 2012 PCA Super High Roller. Will the Queens hold? They do! It's all over!
Somebody call the Blom squad because this kid is blowing up.
Yeah, you killed me, heads up.
To the victor go the spoils, $1.25 million.
I mean, you played millions of hands. How many hands?
Played at least like 4 million. 12.
Lou raises to 1,200 with Jack 7 as Fondiari out.
Where is this?
Pocket 5s, presto for Pralad.
It was like sick. They were talking about what they could be doing
Calls.
and all, like just random stream of consciousness. I was like, oh my God.
Lock folds.
Barreling the whole way.
Cassavetes folds over to Greenstein, who calls with King 8 suited.
Well, he already knows what to do.
So
And it's like,
3 players to the flop. 4-4-3, 2 spades. Barry checks.
25.
And Lou chucks in 2,500.
he doesn't even think. It's just boom.
I did think. It was just very fast. It was very fast.
But you got 19 other games blinking at you. You gotta.
One thing you should know about Randy Lou, he never stops betting. Pralad's hit a pretty good flop for 2 5s.
And calls. Barry's out. So we'll go heads up to the turn.
Lou's doing that weird fake yawn tell again.
4 of clubs on the turn. Pralad now with a boat, more like a dinghy.
12.
Told you, never stops betting.
Lou bets 12,000.
You're a beast.
Pralad folds the winner face up.
The nuts.
And Lou shows the bluff.
You just bet. Wow. What am I
And
doing?
then show.
He's the best. He's the best. Because what does he put me on? This guy's too good for me, man. I gotta get out of this
You want
game.
to draw, and he's gonna bet the turn because he's a sicko.
I was stuck.
You got position, you have him covered. That was just not parlay.
That was a big laydown. That's what it was.
I wouldn't show you. I wouldn't show you if it was online because you can't see my cards, but you're gonna see it later.
Action is on, Yanel. King 8 off suit. He'll fold. Galen Hall has passed. Mike Sowers has Queen Jack on the button.
Playable hand.
And he is going to play it. He's going to raise with it. Makes it 340,000.
An unplayable hand.
That won't stop him playing with it. It won't stop him raising with it. 860,000 is the size of the 3-bet.
That was a playable hand before the raise.
Sam Stein clearly thinks it's still playable. He will call Oliver's 3-bet. And Sowers will call as well. meaning that 3 players will go to the flop, and there's already nearly 2.7 million in the pot. Queen 4-6. Sowers has top pair.
Dry flop, he picked up a gut shot, rise to the occasion, grab ammunition, fire at will.
So Oliver does continue for more than $1 million. What's Stein doing?
Well, Stein has called that flop with just king high and a lot of malicious intent to steal the pot. But over to Sowers, who actually has the hand.
And he will call as well. 6 million in the middle. Still 3 players involved in the hand. And there is a pair of 3s for Oliver to go with his gut shot. He's slowed down.
This hand is one clown short of a circus.
So Stein has checked as well. And Sowers checks behind. And there is the straight for Oliver.
That's one free card Sowers is gonna regret.
Oliver will bet the river. 1.87 million. Stein gets out of the way.
Back to Sowers with his top pair. He knows Oliver could have any 2 cards as he 3-bet pre-flop. That means he could have a straight. Sowers is concerned.
Top pair. Middling kicker.
Sowers is only head of air.
He makes the lay down. And Oliver folds, accidentally revealing the deuce. And he rakes in chips as he's been doing all week.
Nice, Sam. Didn't mean to show the deuce. Oops. Well, I figured if you're going to show one, then you have to have it.
Chris Oliver consolidates his chip lead. He now has close to 22.5 million. And the title and trophy are in his sights. Action's on one of those fins. Hillary Sahamies, Jack 8 on the button.
Looks like Hillary is about to fire up the old laser beam.
It's a raise to 19,000.
Well, this guy's a card rack.
Evgeny Karchenko's just joined the feature table. He folds the small blind. King 3 suited for Joni Jokamainen.
This isn't the greatest spot to defend with King Trey, but it's not the worst either. Probably right on the line, actually. It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Joni calls. We go to the flop. Is it my imagination, or is every single hand at this feature table thin on thin action?
It is not your imagination. Great flop for both players.
Jokamainen with top pair checks.
Typically, he wants Hillary to keep firing here and let him hang himself, but as you can see, Hillary's got plenty of equity in this hand.
He has a gut shot and a backdoor flush draw, and he's bet 23,000 on the flop.
If he can somehow turn a 7, he's going to make a very obscure straight.
Joni calls. The turn brings a queen. There is the straight for Hillary.
That straight is less obscure, but still not a bad hand.
Goes check, check.
A little deception. Begin the unnecessarily slow-moving dipping mechanism.
The board pairs on the river, changes nothing. Joni checks a third time.
See how much value Hillary goes for.
Big value into a pot of 96,000. He bets 100K.
The river overbet. I love this move. Hillary makes plenty of big bluffs on scary boards like this where he can have the obvious hand and you can't. Really tough for the king to fold.
He calls, and Hillary wins another big pot.
The boy is quite astute. I really am trying to kill him. These guys mentioned how Hillary's always beating them online. Well, I guess it applies to live, too.
Kings with him.
That sounded a lot like my voice.
I had kings with him?
Yep.
Where?
No, you need a new dealer now. And it was in your big blind.
Yeah, but my qualms with this.
Good to see everyone laughing again.
The cards he deals. He's an excellent card dealer.
240.
Great Gonzo says, how is Joe going to blame Maria?
Oh, bad news bears for Parker Talbot here. Might have to work this in as a shove sometimes.
Wow, now you really
given how wide Obara is going to be able from the button, as we can see with the king-4.
Whatever is the correct and best thing to do, Parker's going to do here. I'm not worried.
But, and does just call, so aware that Sakuchi is going to have some better hands in that flat the dealer range.
I'm not worried. Queen 5 deuce, bottom pair for Talbot, not good enough to beat these sixes.
Bottom limpen.
I think Talbot's going to recognize that he's good some of the time here, but there's too many variables with Obara in between, with Sakuchi just getting there, but instead plays it as a raise, which is going to be such an attack against the particular hand that Sakuchi has.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, and the confidence that Sakuchi's playing with, it's like pretty dangerous right now. I mean, he's pretty in the zone. He has so many chips. It's like, oh yeah, you just raised me and I don't even have top pair? Yeah, how much is that? And now Talbot's like, oh, I have 1 million left and there's 1.8. And I don't even fault him for it. I think it was a kind of a nice little cheeky check raise. Deuce.
River card is a tray ball for flushing.
I mean, a shove goes through if Talbot finds it.
Parker. The trigger is there. Will he pull it? I'd say that's a pull.
1 million.
Is Sakuchi?
Yes, sir.
Nope. I didn't even get the words out of my mouth.
Let's go.
Not heroing this time.
Let's go.
He's too good.
Where are my tongue kites out there?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You asked for a double up.
and however you may identify, he is just too good.
Line 2, huh?
Buddy, wait until you see my cards, right? Shit fucking dealer.
Well, let's stick with this table because we've got Action Anderson. And looks like he's going to tangle with Vamplew again. David 3-betting to 21,000.
Now it's the Vamps trying to pick on Cal's initial raise.
You look 200 to start, or?
The blinds are folded, so the action is back on Anderson. And he is going to call Vamplew's 3-bet. An ace-deuce-4 flop.
This isn't the wettest of boards.
Anderson checks to the razor. Vamplew will continue with 26,500.
And because there aren't a ton of draws out here, when Cal calls, I think he has an ace or a flush draw a lot.
5 of spades on the turn. Anderson checks a second time. Crowd building on one of the adjacent tables. Looks like there's an all-in there. Vamplew betting again. Looks like around 50,000. Make that 52. Anderson shoves.
All in.
Enough to put Vamplew all in. He calls!
That escalated quickly.
Second all-in table.
The cards now go on their backs. Vamplew flop top pair. Anderson turned a straight, and Vamplew is drawing to a chop.
Anderson peeled one with a gutter ball, and he got there. Gross.
Vamplew looking for a 3, but it's a deuce. He is out. Vamplew and Poor actually went out on the same hand, which means Chad Brown, who busted an 82nd, is officially the bubble boy. Vamplew and Poor will chop 80th place prize money of 16,000. That's 8,000 euros apiece.
Calvin Anderson's such a maniac, he should be playing in a hockey mask.
Chris Moorman with 7-5 offsuit. Moorman stakes a lot of poker players. He's also had some decent cashes of his own.
Okay, so for mere mortals, y'all shouldn't be doing this stuff like this, but for Moorman, it's fine. But I will call this loose.
Under the gun raised to 22,000. Simon Ravensbeck with King 10 suited.
I think this is a perfect spot for a call. King 10 of hearts flops very well.
That's not a call, that's a re-raise. Ravensbeck 3-bets to 52,000.
Not a huge fan of this 3-bet, and look at this.
Alvarado wakes up with queens in the cutoff and 4-bets to 115,000. Mike Watson, Eric Seidel both fold. Dan Smith gets out of the way. Back on Moorman.
Oh no, looks like Moorman is one of the mere mortals. He's losing his mind, James.
Okay, Chris Moorman moves all in. And JC Alvarado calls him.
Moorman either assuming JC has nothing or that he can make him fold a monster. I don't see JC 4-bet folding anything better than 10s in that spot. Moorman's all, right, good play, mate, good play.
1.1 million in the pot. And that's not a bad flop for 7-5.
Danny Smith is laughing. Call me crazy, but I think it's okay to have fun at the poker table. There's mean laughter, and then there's this.
Chris Moorman has 8 outs. Make that 5 outs. He needs the case 7 or a 4 for a straight. The river is a queen, a house for Alvarado.
Wasn't easy.
Nah, it was pretty easy. Guy gifted you his chips. He flopped the pair, brick, ship it. Dealer did all the work. Seemed pretty easy to me. Hey, if Chris Moorman wants to give away any more money, I'm in room 111.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you will like it.